Yeah.
I'm stupid. I was muting my headset to not talk in the Discord,
this
but
is
of
it,
course
right?
you guys
They
can't hear
buffed
me as well
Ashe and
then.
Cassio,
So
nerfed
I'm really
Kalista
trolling.
Varus.
Sorry. sorry.
Ashe is nerfed
No,
early, buffed later. Like all the AD carries are
So
nerfed
the only thing I
early,
was saying
and,
was,
like all three.
I hope you guys can figure out the
boots are
7 TV
OP,
emotes.
sweetness boots,
And if you
I think.
cannot, I'm just gonna deal with it later because right now I want to focus on my time with the
open
guys.
last
Okay?
Runes better.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank
But the
you.
upgrade is OP on them as
That
well.
was it. Sorry for muting. My bad. Noob streamer.
The ult
Sorry,
is,
sorry.
this one looks pretty decent, no, on some champs.
Yeah.
Yeah, replace Nullifying Orb.
I was going through all the champs to see like if any.
What is that
How
icon
many
of
champs
deep?
are actually like AoE or just single target, or as it gets reduced for AoE. But it's probably really good on Veigar.
Apparently, it's super OP on Daisy, you know.
Yeah, she amps the damage.
Yeah.
Which one of these ward runes do you actually think is best?
Not the Umbral Glaive one. That one is by far the worst.
Which one?
The one which like detects a ward, and it's like
Yeah,
that
that's
one
what I
is
was thinking
terrible,
as
yeah.
well because of the cooldown, right? It was like 5 minutes cooldown or something.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
So I was thinking the first one is the best one for sure.
Wait,
But I wasn't 100%, so any feedback is appreciated.
Yeah, definitely for support, it's going to be that one, the deep ward one.
Deep ward, okay. Because you only need 11 wards to get the deep ward thing, and you put wards for sure enough for that to happen.
Yeah, level 11 is pretty reasonable to hit.
Was it level 11 or just 11 wards?
Level 11 is when it counts the river.
Okay.
Is deep. But the trinket CD one is probably got some decent use on some champs, I guess.
Was that the first one? Third one, sorry.
Yes, the third one. It's probably got some uses on some champs where you just want to spam trinkets. But I think as a standard, the deep ward one's going to be better.
But so swaps are like better now, or because
still meta?
What? They're still meta?
Still meta, yes.
You told me the mid one is broken, right?
I think it is pretty strong. I think it makes melee mids a lot weaker. But
I think swaps are better, no?
Yeah.
We're talking about the bot lane goes mid one.
Yeah, Marco told me that the bot lane one was like when you go mid is so peak because you free side jungle.
If you can do that. I think the added benefit of it is basically the same value G2 had in late spring or summer whenever they started doing lane swaps. Is a new iteration, and if the enemy team messes it up, it's like GG at 3 minutes.
But the way you protect against it is you just pull all 5. Like you need to actually match ASAP, no?
Yeah.
Or how else do you like?
You just have to commit to defending 2
Yeah.
quadrants.
Yeah. You need to defend, yeah.
So how are we gonna deal with the fact that we?
Yeah, that's what they play.
How do we deal with the fact that we start the challenges 0-1 every game from Baus? Do we have a plan?
Just get both of
Rekkles. Feats are not OP. It's fine.
They're not.
But they
I don't know. I think it's more of a scrim thing. You know, every preseason, everyone's like Kalista's OP, Lucian's OP, Feats is OP. I have a feeling it's like that. They're definitely strong.
In my mind, sorry, Gun. Like in my mind, just if Nash is at 25 minutes, it means games will go past 30. No matter like, there's no way that you're gonna end, you know, before that because they delay Nash by 5 minutes, so the game should be more scaling. But
yeah, I was actually thinking like everyone's talking about early game and snowball, but I was thinking you could just play ASO or Sivir, and then you have 5 minutes extra versus.
I think I think so too. Yeah.
Wave clear.
But this feats of strength shit, there's no longer first blood or first tower, right, Gold? There's none.
No bonus.
Only first blood, no? Or first tower as well?
First tower, first blood, no bonus Gold.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. And Herald only has 1 charge now, right? Or some shit?
I didn't.
Or there's only 1...
One charge total or what?
Later now.
I swear someone talked to me about that.
From what I talked to like some LEC like a few weeks ago, like in Paris, and their read was that the bullies got nerfed on bot, and because of the home guard and stuff, and like the game being longer, it's better to go like team fight, like Zeri, Jinx, you know. And that makes sense to me.
How is it going with the
Because
7 TV
if Baron is
emotes,
delayed
Joel
by 5 minutes, it gives
and
you so much
Feli?
longer
How's
time
it going?
to scale.
Yeah, I think
Like,
that's the
Crazy
think
though,
it
because
is-
first Baron is good for tier 2, second Baron is good for inhibs, but
It's working?
now
I
first
don't
Baron
think
is
it's
so
true
late.
anymore.
Yeah,
But I
like,
need the
first Baron is
extension
so
right to
late.
my Chrome.
Like,
7
I feel like on
TV
AD carries you will
extension.
just go absolute gathering and lane swap, and you're gonna, no matter what, you're gonna get to 30 minutes. If I'm-
Yeah, but no first
okay.
power, no first blood gold now, and no first blood tower gold either. Bonus gold. It's
But I
kinda-
think the feats
think
are
I got
only
it.
OP like when you upgrade the boots. Like not the first upgrade, the second upgrade is strong, no? Like I
Yes,
don't. The
the
first
first
upgrade is like
The first one's like 5 of
fine,
whatever
like
stat
it's
it gives,
nothing.
is
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, 5 MR or 5 attack speed is nothing.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is there any boots
but
that are
boots of
kind of broken
sweetness
or
give
not?
you 5 move speed, which is OP.
Yeah,
Mm.
swiftness boots. have the
Sweetness
best
boots
one.
are just the best, and lucidity also look good, I think.
They changed the city
Swift
of it.
March. This upgrade?
Yeah.
Lucidity gives you a lot of haste, I think,
Yeah, I
when you
think
upgrade.
Swift March give you like 4% movement speed or something,
Yeah,
like
total movement.
4%
But sweetness
base.
boots
Yeah.
are way too
I
OP.
think I got it
way
now.
too OP.
Very
Cheers.
nice.
Okay, I think I got
Okay,
it.
Baus is mega late, so I'm just gonna
Everyone
start
thinks
this real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Is everyone here? Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Martin, you here? I see
Yeah,
you
yeah,
muted,
yeah, I'm
so
here,
you're
I'm here.
Okay, cool. All right, I just put a small presentation together just as like a beginning of scrims properly. I know we've played some games before already in the tournament and stuff like that, but don't worry that Baus is in here. I'll give him the update afterwards. All right, here's a quick schedule rundown for you guys. The scrim schedule is in the Discord. You can see it for the next 2 weeks-ish. We're going to be scrimming almost every day, apart from one of the Saturday, Sundays, I think, right, Molecule, we're going to take off
Saturday off,
Yeah,
I think.
this
Saturday's
week.
off. Yeah, that's a
Saturday.
little bit outdated, but yeah.
And we are trying to change
Okay.
tomorrow, right? From 12 to 2, because I can
have asked
play
them.
I can play like normal tomorrow, so we don't need to start early if you guys don't want to.
I mean, I'm fine
Yeah.
starting early, up to you guys.
I don't think
Whatever.
Baus will make it. And I prefer that, so.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, okay, let's figure out times after this block.
Yeah.
All right, 15th is our first game day. The way it works is there's Group A and Group B. We're in Group A. This is the teams in our Group A. We're with LLS, BDG, Nord, and Ver. I'll give you breakdowns on their rosters when we play against them. Right now, you might only just know Nord. It's single round robin best of 1, okay? There's no best of 3. There's no fearless yet. It's just single round robin best of 1. So we will play our first game on the 15th, 1 game at 6 p.m. And then we'll play our second game on the 15th at 8 p.m. So we're playing 2 games. The single round robin happens. So then the second day we'll play is the 22nd, which is the next week. And then we'll play 1 game. And then that's the single round robin best of 1 done. And then we'll get seeded into double elimination best of 5. Is that Baus?
Yeah, hello. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Yo, don't worry.
Hello.
Just come join the screen
Wait, is
share
there
and,
a
yeah.
small me in the bottom corner, or is it just me seeing that?
Yes, that's you. I've got the little icons. for every page.
Nice.
The first page was Nemesis on the top right.
Uh-huh.
All right,
Cheeky.
so the only
Oh,
info we
bossy.
can really go off of is Demacia Cup right now. Molecule, what patch were they playing on? Do you know? They were playing on. They weren't playing on the new map, but
3 or 24.
you said you think that a lot of people are using what Demacia Cup prios right now
Yeah,
in
from things
Champions
I've seen,
scrims,
yeah.
right? So this is
Seems
the
to be
only
pretty
info we
similar.
have to go off right now. Obviously, we'll make our own meta, but just to make you aware, I know it might look way too dank, but obviously you can see bans are up here and picks are up here for prios. If you see champs from your role and you want to play them, let's try them. If you have other champs in mind, that's absolutely fine. This just serves as like an information database of what was going on because there was a lot of games played. But I think that still a lot of these things will stay in meta, like Ashe, Varus, Skarner, Aurora are probably going to be high prio. Maokai top seems quite strong as well, if we want to look into stuff like that.
That's
Balsi,
Maokai top.
Vi.
Yeah,
That
top.
shit,
Yeah.
that shit busted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was account the Jax, but now this unending despair, hollow radiance dog shit is just absurd. Rakan, Corki, these champs will just be strong, and then mages towards mid probably is a trend.
Bowsy plays
All
Maokai.
right.
Yeah. Bro, tanks are fucking broken, guys. I'm just gonna only play tanks, I think.
I saw that on your YouTube video, actually. It was one of your recent ones, I think. Your Shogat game. You're
Yeah.
talking
Yeah,
about
I
tanks
watched
being OP.
that
Okay,
Like, if we don't
Maokai, I can
rank
see it.
tanks, we are literally trolling.
Does that go for support as
So-
well, or is it just top?
Top, I think.
Yeah, top tanks are
Wait, are you
OP. I
playing
don't know
tank
about
Sion as well then, or what?
Yeah, Tangsan is like, I mean, Aesan is good as well, but it just depends on the matchup there. But overall, tanks are S tier right now, in my opinion.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay,
AD
we'll
carries
look
are
at
really
tanks later
bad
then.
at killing them right now. They just don't kill them anymore.
You don't have to tell me twice about tanks, Basi. Let's lock in some tanks today then. By the way, if you can practice Cassante a little bit, that also helps. I haven't seen much Cassante at the Demacia Cup, but that champ's OP, and if it's still OP, then it's good to practice. If not, then you can just leave it. But we'll figure that out. All right, season 25. We got a lot to figure out. There's a lot of shit. No one's played on this patch at all, apart from Champions Queue. If you played some and you have some info from people, friends, players, coaches, whatever, that's always valuable. Just tell us or put it in the Discord. Right now, our biggest or most important thing to do in the next week and a half is just figure out what our champion pools are and what's good and how to play the game, because I think we all know how to play the game. But now I think the biggest change for me is Atakan, value, Baron being later, and how important is scaling, and also figuring out the TP changes to know how we play the map. All right, there's a couple individual goals here and a couple team goals I just want to work on. I'll run you through them quickly. Baus, something I noticed from last year is just info. If the enemy top ults, flashes, enemy jungle ganks you, summoners are used, they have no TP, just tell us, tell the team, tell everyone.
Yeah.
For the grub fight, for whatever fight, just give that info. Velia, you can just be a bit more patient, you know? I know you want to go for risks sometimes, but if it's a bit risky or a bit too risky, maybe just focusing on yourself, get yourself strong, make sure you're strong for that grub fight. Maybe don't waste too much time on like hovering around for these cheeky plays. I trust you to do whatever you feel like's best, but I just want you to make sure that you're strong, or at least as strong as enemy jungle when it comes to objective contests, and not put
Okay.
yourself too far behind by wasting time. Neme, your recall positions was something we talked about a lot. I don't know if you remember much, but I wrote down feedback sessions from some of our scrims. Recall position was something that was annoying for you sometimes. Just be aware of where you're basing. Make sure you're not getting cancelled or your tempo's getting cooked for a wave or something, just for yourself. Crowny, you have this tendency where you want to fight every mid wave, and I get it. But sometimes we can drop mid waves, and sometimes you don't have to contest them, and sometimes we can just let them have them. You know, when we can't fight every mid wave.
Okay.
Reki, I don't have as much for you because we didn't practice with you as much, but just find your best timers to link with Velia as much as you can today, or throughout the week. If you can find any timers where he's on a base timer and you've got a good base timer and you can come on a base to the same side and help mid, that's perfect. You just try and find any timers you can with Velia.
Yep. Thank
You
you,
should
coach.
call me always.
Thank you, coach.
Yeah, call each other. If you're saying you're basing bot and Velia says he can base, or vice versa, that's perfect, and you can open grubs together or whatever. That's always good. Or if Velia needs help on his top side and you want to base and go there and try and bait him out, that's fine. All right, team basics. Just some things I just want us to do no matter what. Cross map or defend, okay? When we're in like early to mid game, whatever it is, if they're making a play on one side, do we defend it or do we cross map? I just need that decision to be within like the first 5 to 10 seconds of like that question even happening. I don't want like one person hovering bot and then one person hovering top and then our jungle support on opposite sides of the map. We lose something and we get nothing. I don't care if we're trading 3 top camps for a bot tower. I don't care. As long as we're getting something for someone or we're defending one side. How do we fight? Just ask yourself that question. I don't know who it has to be. For me personally, I would like the strongest person to decide. If no one's strong, then you can discuss it. But if Nem is fed or Crown is fed and they want to talk about how the fight should happen, then talk about it. So strongest person should decide. Otherwise, you can just have a team discussion. Just, do you want to front to back? Do you have to dive on someone? Is someone fed on the enemy team? Is there like a way you want to play it? Can someone flank? Like, just have that conversation no matter what. Nemesis, something you were doing really good is what's the next plan? I think whether it's early game, mid game, or late game, just making sure we know what's happening on the map so that everyone's aware of what's happening. Because every play after 10 minutes is a 5-man play in my head. Like if we're calling for, you know, our bot lane's mid or something and we're calling for a 3-man top dive and Baus is bot, you're still involved in the play, Baus. Even though you're not involved in the killing of the play, there's 4 people going topside and you're alone. So when they're making that play, what's your job? How can you involve yourself in this? Are you TPing to help? Are you backing off your tower? Are you trying to try and proxy a wave so that they can't take your bot tower?
Right.
Every play is kind of a 5-man play. You just need to find your job. I just want everyone to know their job when a play is happening. So when we're making, I don't know, some kind of second grubs contest, how do we all involve ourselves? Whether we're getting something for ourselves or we're helping the team in that fight. So no matter what, every play is a 5-man play. And that's it. That's it for the presentation. Let's just figure out what our champ pools are. Let's figure out what we want to do, and let's see how the games go. Let's see what the season's like.
Yeah.
Anyone got any questions or any champs or anything they want to talk about?
No.
Let's
I'm
fucking
just,
do it.
Really.
Let's
I'm
do
just
it.
excited to play with you guys again.
Let's do it.
Same.
Likewise.
You're excited to play with us?
Yeah, I miss you guys. You
Oh,
know.
I'm gonna be from the spectate this time.
The emotes are working for me
This
now.
team, by the
so